and welcome to this short video on shortcuts and secret. Do they exist? Or is that just something, that we try to hype stuff up with? Learn the 5 secrets of alternate picking. But, most people who say there are no shortcuts to developing a great technique or to getting there faster has really just given up. And they try to protect themselves from believing that they can actually do it, that they can get there faster, from getting all hyped up about something. And then, the disappointment that possibly comes with being all excited about something. We try to protect ourselves and just saying, there are no shortcuts. There are no, you cannot walk. Human beings are destined to walk and run everywhere they go. If that was our mindset, we would have never invented the bicycle or the car or the motorcycle, whatever it is, right? So we are really dependent. And everything we do today, our environment is just crammed with shortcuts. Everything is shortcuts. The microwave oven, right? It's a shortcut to getting there faster, to getting that food heated faster, instead of having to wait for the oven to, we think about shortcuts all the freaking time, we human beings. And we just continue to produce them. New shortcuts, new secrets. That's what it becomes. Because the people who don't look into these shortcuts, try to find them all the time, for those people, it becomes secrets. Or, new shortcuts are also secrets, right? Because nobody knows about them. So these things really exist, and if you keep looking for them and keep trying to come up with them, you will feel a surge of motivation and excitement about your guitar practicing all the time, because you're constantly looking for ways of getting there faster. And each time you find something that might work, you get an extra boost of motivation to practice, to try it out, to do something else. This has been a total obsession for me for all the time I've been practicing guitar almost, is to find new ways of how can I get there faster? How can I develop a totally new level of control that nobody has, right? Stuff like that. So let's, in the following videos here, look into some key shortcuts. And I'm going to focus on, first of all, the hardest nut that people find when it comes to guitar practicing, alternate picking. And then I'm going to look into some scale stuff and other areas where we can apply some shortcuts. And really, I promise you, make some enormous progress very rapidly. I hope that these videos, the next 4 or 5 videos, will give you an intelligent approach to using shortcuts so that you can use them and apply them with the knowledge of their minuses and pluses, and so you can alleviate the minuses and make some intelligent choices about what you want to do and where you want to go, how high you want to go. So I really hope that this will just clear the whole thing up for you so you can make your choices and really have a path of going to alternate picking mastery where you have the most results the fastest. And you can go as high as you want without having to unlearn stuff because those are really bad habits, right? If you develop bad habits when you practice, that will hold you back at a later stage. That's what we want to avoid at all costs, because it really can set the bar for how high you can go. Because you develop a shortcut, then you use it, and then you go, that's great, and you use it for 3-6 months, and then afterwards you find out that you cannot go any higher. You have to go back 6 months and unlearn it, and then learn something else, which is a really sad place to be in. So let's look at the first shortcut here, and I hope you'll keep watching these videos in this series so you get the full picture before we go into scale shortcuts and all kinds of other stuff. And let's now start. Let's go really close up, because we need to, in this first video, look at why is alternate picking so hard for most people? What's the real challenge here? And once we know that, we can design our shortcuts and say, okay, how can we get there the fastest way possible and get some results so we can be excited and motivated and go all the way to absolute alternate picking mastery. So let's have a super close-up look at my pick here. All shortcuts you use to picking is just about making up for the fact that you're not accurate. And what does accurate mean? Well, accurate means that you can do this. And that's accuracy you see here. That's not really speed, because anyone can do this. You can make that happen, right? But to control it is accuracy. And accuracy is picking depth. This is key to understanding why alternate picking is challenging. Picking depth increases or decreases the amount of resistance you feel when you pick the string. When you go like this, I'm basically not picking any deeper than the string itself. So if you look from the side, you wouldn't see the pick go any deeper than that. when I do an accent, the pick might go like this. Just a slight increase in how close I go to the body. Because then I get this instead of... And actually, as you can see on my hand, I'm also increasing the power I use to get the string across or to get the pick through the string, right? Because I need to do that because I'm picking deeper. But so when you want to achieve an even picking motion in the beginning, it's really hard because, your picking depth isn't consistent. And the only way to make it consistent and to make your picking motions here across the strings consistent is repetition, where you make no mistakes. That's how you teach the body what you want it to do. Right? And that's the only way to go about it. But that takes time. So how do we get there faster? Well, all the shortcuts you might know already is all about compensating for your lack of accuracy. And when you go up and down with a pick like that, when you pick, you're going to encounter different levels of resistance. And that means that it's very hard to get an even picking motion unless you're using a lot of force, right? So you just power through every string. If you want to play faster, you can also play at a tempo where you can get everything right. And that will teach the body to be very accurate and very precise when it comes to picking depth and where the strings are in relation to each other. So all the shortcuts are about how do we remain, inconsistent when it comes to picking depth. How can I play fast? How can I make this happen? Even though I'm inaccurate when it comes to picking depth. Even though my brain encounters a different level of resistance each and every time it goes through the string, right? Because that's what makes it hard. So all these, all the shortcuts you encounter are all about that. Go to my website right now and download my free course on alternate picking mastery. It contains 5 essential exercises that will take you to alternate picking mastery faster than you can imagine. And then I've included my method of how to lay out a practice plan in just 1 to 2 minutes that will absolutely boost your results like nothing you ever tried before. So go download it right now. It's free.